Hey guys, what's up? AA Ron here, and George. Welcome back to Wildcat Legends with us, and as I'm speaking, we have 19 days of school left. Without further ado, let's get into our stories.
So the seniors got to participate in an activity called A Different World, and it was kind of like the game of life. So they were given a career and a certain amount of money to spend, and they got to go and pick out a house and pick out a car. They had to buy insurance. If they had kids, they had to pay for childcare. So there was a lot of real life things going on today that made the seniors think about some things for the future when they get out in the real world. And it was so much fun, and we are definitely looking forward to having it again next year. So it's coming at you, juniors.
We're taking Hannah Mosley to Tyler, Texas to take her first step of her cosmetology licensing process, and she's going to do a written today, and the ones that are going with her are the juniors this year to motivate them in order to do it next. Today it will take about an hour and a half prepping her for the 4-hour test that's coming up. Oh, today you'll know that we passed the written, and then when we come back after her practical test, she will actually have the pass for the entire thing.
First up in sports, for the first time, I believe in school history, the Wildcat and Ladycat softball and baseball teams have both secured their district championships for this year. Super proud of everyone. It is an honor for me to be a part of that baseball team, and I know both teams are going to go really far this year. This week at Rains ISD, we do have some STAR testing, but do not freak out. We have some special tips to help you make sure that you pass the big test. Number one, know what to expect during the test. Keep in mind, this really isn't different from any other exam or test that you've taken. Just read back over some assignments you've done to really help you get ready for the big day. Number two, do some samples tests if you feel like it. Number three, make sure you get plenty of sleep, obviously. Everyone needs their good 8 hours. Number four, eat a healthy breakfast. Minimize sugar and carbs in your breakfast, and make sure you get some protein in there. Number five, make sure you do get plenty of exercise and free play time after school. We do know this is a stressful time for some people, and so you want to be as relaxed as possible. Hope some of these tips helped you, and good luck to everyone that's testing this week. First up in national news, a Maryland woman found a forgotten scratch-off ticket in her purse, and it turned out to be a prize winner of $250,000. The woman says she was on lunch break, and one of her coworkers bought a lotto ticket, which inspired her to do it herself, and she ended up finding one in her purse, which was worth $250,000. So for all of you with old purses out there, make sure to check. You could also be a lucky winner. Next up in national news, some animal rescuers in Florida said a pickup truck driver reached the end of his 300-mile journey and, lo and behold, discovered a great horned owl embedded in the front of his vehicle grill. The driver reported he saw an owl fly in front of his vehicle, but he was not aware of the fact that the owl had broken through and had become stuck in the grill. The owl was carefully extracted from the truck and was taken to a facility where it was given fluids, pain medication, laser therapy treatment, everything it needs, and it is expected to make a full recovery. So for everyone driving on a journey, just make sure you check your grills at the end, because who knows, you might have an owl in there. Next up in national news, firefighters responded to a call in the median of the Massachusetts Turnpike, and there was a raccoon that had become trapped on top of the streetlight in the turnpike. A video, which is on YouTube, you should really go check it out, it's fun and it's cute. It witnesses firefighters climbing the ladder and rescuing the little creature to safety, and once it hit the ground, it broke free from its rescuers and scurried off into the woods. Don't you just hate it when you're just trying to have some fun, kick a soccer ball around, have a nice practice with your buddies, and all of a sudden, it's all interrupted by a huge, massive alligator? Well, that happened to the Toronto FC soccer club while they were practicing in Florida. They were interrupted by a huge, massive alligator. The team was holding a closed practice Monday in a field in Orlando when the alligator just wandered off onto the field. First up in movies, Marvel has announced their updated release times to their Phase 4 movies due to the whole pandemic, And here's when everything is coming out. A Loki TV show is coming to us June 11th of this year. Black Widow is coming out July 7th. What If is coming in the summer of 2021. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is coming September 3rd. Eternals is being released November 5th. A Hawkeye series is due to debut late 2021, as well as Mrs. Marvel. Spider-Man 3 No Way Home is scheduled to be released on December 17th of this year. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is scheduled to be released March 25th of next year. And Thor Love and Thunder is to be released on May 6th of 2022. Next up, here's the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100 for this week. Number 5 is Levitating by Dua Lipa featuring DaBaby. Number 4 is Montero Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X. Number 3 is Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon. Number 2, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. And number 1, topping the charts this week, is Rap Star by Polo G. Now for a little blast from the past, here are the top 5 songs in this time in 1981. Number 6, Number 5, Take It On The Run by REO Speedwagon. Number 4, Angel of the Morning by Juice Newton. Number 3, Just the Two of Us by Grover Washington Jr. with Bill Withers. Number 2 is Being With You by Smokey Robinson. And number 1, and this time 30 plus years ago, was Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes. Next up, a little new fun segment here on Wildcat Legends. We're going to start giving you guys a riddle, and we want you guys to, if you know the answer, or if you think you know the answer, please put it in the comments down below. And if you get it right, you could win the opportunity to be interviewed on our channel. So, for this week, we have, what points the way without a hand? It floats on water, but exists on land. Comment your answer down below. Thank you guys for tuning in to Wildcat Legends, and we will see you next week.